Hello crafty friends and welcome back. Today I am playing along with my I Scraplift You, and of course I'm still working out of order, so today I'm lifting Kristin from day 5 and Ashley the Scrapping Nerd from day 7. And this is a 9 by 11 sized layout here. I've got these two stencils I'm thinking about using, and I've got these two possible mixed medias to use. And so this is the piece of paper I was planning to use all along, and then when I flipped it over to cut it to size, I liked the little bit that was on the other side, so I decided to make it work. So I cut it, the bigger piece smaller, toward the edge, and then I'm actually going to use the branding strip to bridge the gap between the top portion and the bottom portion, which is from the same piece of paper, but I flipped it over and used the bottom portion of it. So here you can see I'm going through my binders here and found a few of the laser cuts. I think they might have been from, was it the one that had the strawberries? I can't remember. Or it might have been from Botanical Buzz, one of those collections that had similar white flowers as to what this collection has in it. So I pulled those out to potentially use them here. And then, I did mat the entire layout with one of the solid, not solid papers that come with this I want to call it Fairy Garden Collection, but that's not what it was called. Anyway, it was a collection by 49 Market that came out earlier this year, possibly even last year. Gosh, I've probably had it longer in my stash than I think I have. Anyway, getting the bottom part stuck down. And then now before I stick this part down to the matting, I want to do some fussy cutting on the magnifying glass because I want to stick my picture in here. So I don't cut it all the way around, but I dry fit my photo just to see how far I need to cut, and I want to get it in as far as I can to get as much as the 3x4 photo as I can. And so that is pretty much how that's going to look. And now I'm just going to use some of my leftover washi tape and just kind of secure those loose ends that are on the back of this page here. So now have the background part ready to go down on the entire layout mat here. And there you can see is where I used that lavender dot border strip that came on, or branding strip that came on this specific piece of paper as well. So I do decide to use the Nuvo, and I think it's called Glacier Paste, and I use the Tim Holtz stencil, Faded Sparkle or something like that. And really I just kind of use it in a couple different places around the layout. And so that was the inspiration I took from Ashley's layout, and then Kristin's layout was basically the magnifying glass fussy cutting that out was from her layout. So now that it has been set aside to dry, I did go through and I found these light lavender letter stickers, and I believe they were from a Hip Kit Club from quite some time ago, but it matched perfectly. So I spelled out my title, Fairy Garden. We've got that watering can just underneath the edge of the title there, and then the gap where the straight line is, I actually am filling in with some of these flower pieces that I pulled from my laser cuts from other collections. So I have this little piece here that I'm fitting in there, and then this one here, and then I will come in with one final larger piece there. and get that on. And then I don't know if I show you on camera, but I did use my Wink of Stella, and I went around and colored all of the purple flowers with it. So hopefully you can see that in the close-up photos coming up here soon. Get this one last little stem in there, and then that pretty much wraps things up. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. Let's see. Oh, here's where I'm showing you the Wink of Stella, and I use that on the purple flowers. So I will have links below for the playlist for everybody playing along with May I Scraplift You for May, as well as social media accounts for Kristin and Ashley. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.